I made a colorful, spooky vibes DIY Halloween sweatshirt with my Cricut, and I'm sharing more than 20 Halloween SVG files for free. Let's get started. After opening my SVG file in Design Space, click the Make It button. This design uses 4 different colors, and I tried to use what I already had. So the orange was cut with my Cricut Maker and the pink with my Cricut Joy. I like to cut the vinyl away from the roll and only work with the small section I need. I've also learned to always use the brayer to make sure the vinyl stays in place while cutting. I used sizer vinyl for the second orange color and had to adjust the vinyl type before cutting that mat. Remember, always mirror your vinyl before you cut and put it on the matte, shiny side down. For the next 2 colors, I switched to my Cricut Joy since I already had pink vinyl in the smart vinyl that's made specifically for that machine. To me, this was easier than cutting the vinyl and putting it on a mat and running it through the other machine. I love that you just load it in and go, no pre-cutting or measuring needed. The smart vinyl makes it so easy. Plus the Joy is adorable and so tiny, so it's no trouble to take it out and plug it in. I love using a paper slicer to get quick, straight cuts. It makes it easier to save the scraps. I'll link this one for you below. Reading this design was pretty quick and easy, but I figured out the vinyl collector I was using does not work for iron-on. Lame, but I'll still link it for you if you're interested. So next up is leading. You'll notice the little stars I added. Let me show you why I add those and how it helps to line up your vinyl. When making an iron-on shirt, the first thing I do is iron a crease in the middle of the shirt. This helps you find the middle. I then use a tape measure and just measure down so I know right where to align the first piece of vinyl. Now pay attention to where your little star is because you don't want to heat it onto the shirt. Pull off the transfer sheet and cut away the part of the design. Now take your next color and line it up with the previous little star. Cut away any of the transfer sheet that's in the way and just be careful not to move it. Now, using the stars in your middle crease, you can place the next piece of vinyl. Use a piece of cardstock to protect the vinyl you've already ironed on, that first color, and heat the next color, avoiding that little star. You can put a piece of scrap carrier sheet under the star to make sure it doesn't get ironed on. You could also just remove the first stars at this point. That way no accidents happen. Now you repeat this process down the shirt until you've done each of the colors. It's best to remove the stars once you've placed the design, just to avoid any accidents. You can use a smaller heat press or even your iron for more precise heating. But I didn't have any trouble lining it up. The heat press settings and timing for your press depend on your vinyl type and the type of shirt, so check those before pressing. I was so excited to make this sweatshirt so I'd have something cute to wear on our trip to Salem. If you ever plan to visit, Halloween is definitely the time to do it. I'll link the travel recap for you in the eye and down below. I freaking love this sweatshirt and I was so glad I made it to wear on our trip. If you want this cut file and a bunch more for free, visit the link in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video.